Dear Commissioner, ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues, Russia is an important country in EU external relations. Russia is a member of the Council of Europe and has signed the European Declaration on Human Rights. So we supposedly have a shared commitment as Europeans to human rights standards on this continent. But what we are seeing at the moment is really a scary increase in violence against certain people, and we're going to be talking this morning about especially lesbians, gays, bisexual, transgender people, or people perceived to be lesbian, gay, bisexual or transgender. We have had recently two laws that were one law at the federal level, one already before in St. Petersburg, that which is prohibiting propaganda of non-traditional sexual relations to minors. You know what that means? That means that publicly talking about homosexuality is seen as a crime and can be fined with up to €22,700 for organizations. That has already led to the film festival Side by Side in St. Petersburg to be out of order because they cannot function anymore. And there's something else which discriminates totally against human rights organizations. There is a law that's called the Foreign Agents Law, meaning that any human rights activist who gets some funding from abroad is seen as a foreign agent, as a spy. Well, what we should be spying on is on how Russia deals with human rights violations. And what we're hearing, this law, which is against sort of propaganda of non-traditional sexual relations of minors, you know what it would have done 100 or whatever years ago? There were famous Russian people like Mr. Tchaikovsky or Mr. Peter the Great who are known to have had homosexual relations and to be gay. So what does Putin, what does the Duma want with a law like that? It simply deals to discriminate, to increase violence, it is condoned by the state. So, Commissioner, our question was to you and also to the Council, who unfortunately isn't here. What are you doing in order to make sure that lesbian, gay, bisexual rights, transgender rights are safeguarded in Russia? We need to be stronger on that because otherwise we have stronger problems with people being humiliated, being raped by people who say, well, these are people who are not human, who need to be forced to be healed, all of that. We know that we have great problems in Russia with violence against lesbians, gays, bisexual, transgender. What are you doing, Commissioner, in order to make sure that in our foreign relations we debate that and we make sure that Putin and the Duma will change that law? Thank you.